Hell yes, we are live, waiting for you to connect with me. If you're watching on replay, hello, welcome. I wanted to quickly jump on live today to talk about something that really changed my life, changed my perspective, and changed the way I approach things and people and situation in general, which is being a leader. Because for a very long time I thought that I had a very precise picture of what a leader should look like. And then I realized, being a leader, it's just being first leading yourself, being sovereign in yourself, in your what's going on inside, and then putting that out there, right? So basically what I'm trying to say is I had a conversation with a friend lately, and we were thinking back to who we were in the past. And I remember being like waiting for things to change. As if, one day will fall into my lap by miracle. That's kind of a tricky thing we do with the mind of like, maybe in the future I will have the money that I want. Maybe in the future I will have the time. Maybe in the future I will have the confidence. Maybe in the future I will have the type of tribes and friends that enjoy doing the same thing as me. And for me that was a big one of like, I really want to explore the four corners of the world in order to find my tribe, in order to find people that are so interested in the same thing as I am. And I want to go out in the beach and ecstatic dance with my friends and meditate and eye gaze and talk about dreams and life and spiritual stuff and do all this thing with my tribe, with my friends. But I was kind of waiting that it falls into my lap. Same with my business. I was like, I really want to make an impact and serve a lot of people and make a lot of money to feel prosperous, to be prosperous. Is it even a thing? Like abundant, wealthy, and to have a bigger impact with my money so I can invest in the things that I believe in, invest in small businesses that I want to support, invest in myself, in my growth, so I can even spread more magic, and just create the world and the paradigm, the new paradigm that I want to be in. But there is this part of me that were like waiting. So that's the beautiful alchemy between the desires that are of the feminine. The feminine can desire it, can feel, can magnetize that into your life, and the masculine in his very healthy, grounded way of making it into the reality. Unfortunately, there are so many of us out there that have big dreams, but we don't act on it. We don't show the universe that we are ready for it, that we want it, that we are behind our desires and ideas and what we want to see. So that's what I wanted to share. Being a leader is first with yourself. If you want to have this type of life, if you have a dream, a vision, it starts with you. It starts with you initiating that movement and being like, okay, how can I show up? If I'm all in for sexual liberation, how can I bring that? How can I be that? How can I be the embodiment of that first? Because it's not going to happen by other people changing their mindset or other people doing the work for us. And the more we do that work, if we want to see more kindness, if we want to see more beautiful, ambitious women being wealthy, cracking the codes of prosperity and healing their relationship with money, and if we want to see empowered women that are connected to their to their cycles, to the magic of our womb space, to healing sexual trauma, if we want to experience more honesty, more kindness, more compassion in the world, it all starts with us being a leader. No one will do that work for us. And I feel like sometimes it gets in our head and mind that it will just happen somehow. And it doesn't. And sometimes it's very uncomfortable to move through that, to be the leader, because being a leader means that you're not following any path that have been paved for you. Is you're paving your own path. You're creating a path. So sometimes it can be tricky because you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you're still trying to see out there what is being done and what you wish to see, but there is nothing and no one quite like you. So being your own leader means that you're stepping fully into your power, into your magic. What does it mean for you? Because it can be really great to talk about it, but what does it mean for you? And so the other day I mentioned that I really wanted to do an embodiment practice during my lives, because that's at the core of what I'm teaching and what I love doing. And it's great to learn with your mind. It's better to learn with your body. The body holds the knowledge, and everything that you can feel. If you can bring love and safety into your body, this will have way more impact than just telling yourself or writing down, I am safe every morning. If the body can feel it, if your body can go, if you can have your body fully in your vision, that's how your vision gets embodied. That's from the head, from the imagination into the body. And the body is the bridge between the 5D, between the higher realms and the spiritual and the physical earth being grounded here. That's exactly the teachings that I'm going through in Inner Alchemy. That is tomorrow. I cannot wait to step into that room, to step into that space where we're gonna explore the feminine. So explore that inner essence, that inner, really what is true to us, like just exploring the core, the essence of who we truly are, without layers of mask and identities, and just getting into that flow of like, what is it that my soul desires. And then we also move through vision crafting in the masculine. So not creating a vision outside yourself. I talk a lot about this because I'm passionate about this, because for so many years I was doing vision boards and writing down for years after years in my journal what my dreams were and what I wanted to create, without realizing that it was always like outside myself. And then the game completely changed when I realized, I'm just gonna be more of me, and from that sense of purpose and alignment, that's from that space that I create the vision. The vision is created from the inside out and not from the outside, and I'm trying to bring it to me and I'm trying to make it happen, if that makes sense. And we also explore sovereignty, how to connect to the deepest truth. So you don't need to listen to anyone else. Not me, not a book, not society, nothing. But you find what is really true to you in every given situation, which means in your interactions with people, in the way you show up for yourself, in your alignment to your mission, to your job, your business. We work through all of that in only 2 hours masterclass Woman Circle, because it's gonna be super nurturing, and having this community. We come together and we hold that vision for ourselves and for the world together. And the masterclass piece of it is more, oh, we're gonna actually do the thing, experience the thing. I work with experience. I don't sit here for 2 hours talking. Like, I do that a lot on Instagram. That's enough. I can talk a lot and give my perspective on the world and give my lessons, like the lessons that I've learned from my experience. I can talk about it here, but in those spaces, I bring you into that experience of yourself and of any concepts that we go through. So we're gonna meditate, we're gonna move, we're gonna do a lot of things that are exciting. But right here, right now, I wanted to go through a little embodiment practice with you. So let's do this. You can come wherever you are. And because the title of this video was Lead Yourself with Pleasure, it's because when you put your pleasure first and you follow your bliss, so cliche, right? Follow your bliss. But when we actually tap into that, this is where magic happens. The more we try to do something that is not aligned, that is not pleasurable, it creates resistance, right? And it's great to force yourself and to have discipline, maybe, no pain, no gain mentality, fine. But when you lead with pleasure, you just expand your magic so much. And pleasure can be found in the smallest of things, and that's what I want you to experience with me right now. So let's come into let's come into if you're seated, great, you can close your eyes. Closing your eyes, remove the sight distraction, and taking one deep breath. This first breath is to tap into the present moment. Maybe you're scrolling on Instagram right now. Maybe you're here live with me. Just take a moment to feel yourself, to feel your own presence, and to connect with your intuition centers. The heart space, the guts, and the yoni. Connecting the 3 centers in your body. Just feel everything is welcome in this space. So even if you're feeling resistance, even if you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Or there is no way I'm doing it. Welcome that. It's totally fine. It's totally welcome in that space. You don't need to be anything else but yourself and what's alive within you. Let's take another deep breath. And this time, hands on the heart, hands on your lower belly. Find that touch, that physical touch with yourself. And take the most pleasurable breath of your day. Just feeling as you're breathing, feeling how pleasurable it is to be here, to be present, to be alive, to feel your own aliveness through your breath. And on the exhale, what we're gonna do, we're gonna exhale out loud. We're gonna make an audible exhale so you can hear your own healing frequency. That is your voice. Your voice is your unique frequency. It's like the translation of what's within on the outside. Your voice is such a magical tool, and the connection with your voice, your throat, and your pleasure center, and your, if you think about it, the throat and the vagina, they are 2 canals that really look like the same. So what we're gonna do here is connecting heart, hands on your lower belly, closing down your eyes, and taking the most pleasurable, juicy, sensual breath of your day, finding pleasure in the smallest of things, in the most simple thing, that is breathing, right? So inhaling to the top of your lungs, feel how pleasurable it is to inhale life force energy into your body. Inhale a little bit more. And exhale, release, audible exhale. And if it's not done already, hello sister. You can open your eyes and come back. And with that same intention that we went through one breath together, one final small gentle embodiment practice that you can do anywhere. Like, I'm making that super easy right now. I'm just sitting on my couch here, and I have, I was working, I have my computer, like it's literally middle of the day, jumping on live. So let's do it. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna do very simple movements of the spine. So just bringing movement in the torso. If you're standing or if you're anywhere, just bring some movement into the chest, into the shoulders, into the spine, the belly, and imagine this movement, this motion of energy being just pure ecstatic pleasure. Like, feel how good it feels to just bring, just like your body talks, like it can go in any direction, any movement. It's just feel the pleasure, feel how your body can lead. That we were talking about leading ourselves, right? Leading, being a leader, doing the things that we truly want to do. So what is your body really craving right now in this moment? Just breathing through that, moving through that. Just for a few more seconds. Maybe it's just reaching your arms up and down. And again, we finish with one even more pleasurable breath for your day. Inhaling to the top of your lungs, feel the pleasure building up in all your system, in all the cells of your body. Audible exhale, let it all go. And an invitation for you that you can try out is to hear what pleasure feels like. So all those audible exhale, or how do you say, it's not toning, it's moaning, I think it's called. It's just doing like just when you eat something and it's so delicious and you have this pleasure, this juiciness in your mouth, when you're into that connection with the juiciness and the pleasure of life, how can you express it with your voice? Again, your voice, such a magical tool where you hear your own healing frequency. If you want to explore more of that, if you want to be in that space where you get to experience, like that was just a tiny appetizer right now because we are in Instagram lives, but what if we could experience that so much deeper, go into trance-like state through meditation and visualization, through embodiment, through connecting with your body and the power that is within. Because the truth, the desire, the dreams, the expansion, the healing, it's all happening within. It's not outside of us. We know that, we feel that. We know that every time we had a breakthrough, it was when we came back closer to something that was really real, really true to us. So if you want to go deeper, dive deeper, I have Inner Alchemy coming tomorrow. I'm so excited to be leading that amazing transformative. It's 2 hours that could change your life forever. Seriously. Because it's that deep immersion into yourself, into your truth. This deep guidance towards yourself through different exercise and practice and connection. And yeah, I also have this deeper intensive work in the Awakened Goddess mentorship, of course. Like, this is another next level. And so if you feel called to just be in my field, be in that energy more, tap more into yourself, please feel free to join. And to reach out to me, I have some links in my bio. You can also DM me and connect. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for watching this live.